your video for you people who are involved or want to be involved with a mutable sign. That's Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius, or Gemini. I'm going to read the energy of the situation. This is a general reading, okay? And by energy, I mean, so the person could be a Virgo sun, or this could be a Virgo moon person, a person who is not a Virgo but behaves more like a Virgo, okay? This could be a person who has Virgo in their Mars, Venus, or something significant that you're using the energy to draw on, okay? So let me just pull 3 cards, and I'm going to pull a clarifying card at the end for each sign. All right, first we have the 3 of Wands. There's definitely some opportunity for some of you with this Virgo, this energy part here of you coming together. It might also indicate this idea of like planning, doing things together. One thing you do want to keep in mind with the Virgo is letting them know ahead of time. Calling them the day of is usually not a good idea for a true Virgo person, because they like to plan ahead. They like to plan their life around what they have to do. So if you want to go out with them, like give them a heads up. Tell them where you're gonna go, what type of place. You don't have to give them the address unless they don't know where it is, but as much details as possible for this Virgo person. The Page of Cups shows up as well. The Page of Cups is telling me that this has something to do with like friendship. You might be friends right now. It might be lighthearted. You might be flirting. You're trying to figure out where this person stands. And that's important to a Virgo person. They're not going to trust you easily. You have to be consistent. And if they feel that there's a basis for your friendship, then they might be more willing to be in a romantic situation with you and take it further. Okay? And then we have the 3 of Swords. Okay, so 3s are already telling me that there's other energies at play, other people. Maybe you know each other through other people. Maybe the Virgo has just gotten over someone. 3 of Swords, sorrow. The Virgo could still be emotionally involved with someone or could feel attached to someone else. So I think it's very important for you to probe and get to the surface of what's going on with the Virgo person. Are they over their ex, or are they over... if it's not a relationship thing, maybe they're just going through something right now. It's very important to get to the root of what their mindset is. Where's this Virgo's mind at right now? And the clarifying card is the Fire, one of Fire. In this deck, this one that right here, one of Fire deals with the sun and revealing things. Things will be revealed to you most likely if you actually take the time to get to know this Virgo person. They do open up eventually. If they trust you, you will definitely know if this Virgo person is ready for a relationship, if this Virgo person likes you, if this Virgo person sees a future. I definitely think there will be some transparency there with you and this person based on this card here. This is a general reading. All right, I'm going to do Pisces. No, I reshuffled, so I'm going to do Pisces next. So that's what my intention was, to do Pisces. Okay, Pisces, what's going on with you people who are involved with a Pisces person? 7 of Pentacles. You might feel that you're putting a lot of effort in and you're kind of frustrated. The 7 of Pentacles, or it could be them, but Pentacles deals with earthiness, and 7 of Pentacles is you're like planting seeds. And you're waiting for things to grow, and it's just not happening. Maybe you're dropping hints at this Pisces person. Maybe you're doing things for this Pisces person, and you're still like, wait, what's going on with us? All right. The 4 of Swords, somebody is not really sharing how they are thinking about something. There are some things being reserved. There are some things that are being held back in this situation, some thoughts and feelings. The 6 of Pentacles emerges, though, which shows generosity, which is frustrating. Might be frustrating you, because it's almost like one of you's giving to the other a lot. One of you's more giving, you're being nurturing, you're providing more for this person, whether it's emotional support or you're taking this person out, you're doing something for this person, but there's frustration that it's not actually moving the way that you or this other person wants, and most likely it's you. Definitely there's, if this is resonating with you, it's definitely somebody holding something back right now. And it's a frustrating situation, but it's also this giving relationship. Somebody's giving to someone else. All right. And the last card, round this up, the 10 of Earth card. There's a time and a place for each cycle. You and this Pisces person might ebb and flow. These cards are not showing any dynamic new romance just yet. Pentacles means things are growing, but they're not. Pentacles are not fast. They're just not the fastest suit in a tarot deck. They're just not. Earth, all this is like earthy except for these swords. Yeah, things are not going to move fast right now. if this is resonating with you, there might, like, most likely there's a cycle going on there. Things have their time and place for when they will occur. You know, you might have to wait out a little bit more in order to actually see this relationship take place from where you want, or this person actually respond the way that you want. You might have to wait a little bit longer, okay? All right, next we have our Sagittariuses. Okay, so you're involved with a Sagittarius energy person. All right, so again, that's a Sagittarius sun, moon, rising, a person who behaves like a Sagittarius, a person who is maybe a different sign, but their Mars and Venus is in Sagittarius, or their Venus is in Sagittarius, and you realize that's how they are in love, whatever the case may be. Magician energy. There's a lot of somebody's controlling the situation, or there's just simply a lot of energy. But the Magician card usually means there's somebody in particular who has the most influence in your particular situation. The Ten of Cups card, success, romance that is open. Tens are, when I see tens, it usually tells me things that are public, things that are seen. These are not hidden things. When you see tens in tarot, Ten of Cups, romance. Maybe you've met their family, as well as other people. They've met their friends. It might feel like it's moving on to the next level in some way. The Moon card, feelings are starting to change. Maybe they're intensifying. If I'm putting the Moon with all these other cards, like, I feel like you and the Sagittarius person, like, the feelings are getting a little bit deeper. You know, the Magician card, energy is starting to flow into the situation. It's no longer just this situation where you like this person or they like you, but it might be actually coming more to a relationship. Let's round this out. Two of Water, coming together, unions. Two of Water deals with romance and two people being on the same page romantically about what they want from each other. So if this is resonating with you, this is a very positive sign for you people that are involved with the Sagittarius energy person. Gemini. All right, that's our last mutable sign. Mutable air. Queen of Wands. Inspirational person who's very active. This person wants you to do well. This person wants you to do better. This person likes to do things. This person is optimistic and has a lot of just, positive energy around them. Five of Cups though shows up. Disappointment though. Somebody's disappointed over either a past situation. Sometimes Five of Cups I think have to do with the past, most likely. Or they're upset about where the direction of this is going. So it could mean that even though this person is great, there's not really a love match going on. There might be still some disappointment in, like, where you're headed in general. Could mean this is a great person, but maybe they're not giving you the attention or the foundation that you want, or the signals that you want. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is a responsible, reliable type person. Okay, and the Knight of Pentacles reminds us that we have things that we have to get done, and it reminds us that we should keep our word, and it reminds us that we should do what we need to do. I almost feel like this Gemini person could be hard to catch. I almost feel like she's very endearing, and by she, this does not mean, I'm talking about the Queen. The Queen of Wands does not always have to be you're with a woman. You could be with a man. This could be represented, but this archetype is the Queen of Wands. Okay, so I talk about her as she to tell you about the archetype, but you connect the dots based on your situation. The Queen of Wands person though could be very free, very interesting, very optimistic, and they like to go out and they like to do things. Five of Cups though, you're not happy about something. There's something that you're not quite happy about, or that they're not happy about, or they're not over their past. The Knight of Pentacles, responsibility, reliability, is almost like there might be a lack of that. It might mean like you feel more responsible for this person, and you feel that you want things to be more stable, and you're trying to come to a common ground, but that's not happening. So let me get a clarifying card to see if this is going in the positive direction, if there's some need for concern. Book of Shadows. The Book of Shadows in this deck is similar to the Hierophant in traditional tarot cards. The Book of Shadows is our guide. The Book of Shadows is the wisdom that we seek. The person or entity or whoever that gives us, answers, provides us with guidance, provides us with the path or the guide. This card, rounding it out, kind of makes it seem like you're going to have to seek advice or seek out more information about this situation. The Gemini sign is very, they can move very quickly. They can be in love one day, maybe out of love the next day. Not as much as a Sagittarius, and I'm not trying to stereotype. Anybody can be loyal, any sign. I don't do that whole every sign is this, but I'm saying like in general, the sign that is most likely to do that are these mutable signs, but especially Gemini and Sagittarius because they're air and fire. Air and fire is not contained. Water and earth is more contained. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like the Book of Shadows is like saying like this card is indicating like there needs to be a little bit more. There's a little bit. Let me pull another clarifying card just to give you some guidance because I feel like that's still kind of ambiguous with what is happening. Again, because Gemini can lose interest easily in something that doesn't pique their interest. It's not that Gemini can't be interested. Gemini can be very interested in something, but you have to understand that they're their air sign. Their focus is intellectualism, and if something doesn't seem interesting to them anymore, they can easily abandon it. That's what I'm trying to say about Gemini. In general, again, if you have a all right, the God card. All right, in this particular deck, this is dealing with somebody again. Answers. Okay, it's almost like you're going to maybe, I think it can lead to the next step. I think it could with this card. The God card is like somebody who just has control over the situation, somebody who's overseeing the situation, someone that you go to for counsel, or someone that you go to get some of you might be more involved with this Gemini than any other sign that I've already done, because the Book of Shadows could be meaning union, coming together, going to someone for religious or spiritual guidance or some type of guidance of some sort. The God card, overseeing things, someone who has a high authority, someone who is all encompassing. Some of you could be heading in a more stable, serious situation with this Gemini person, but there are some problems to still overcome here. But it's almost like you feel maybe responsible for this person. You feel responsible for helping them, responsible for being there for them. The Book of Shadows and the God card are serious cards, so I would indicate that this could be a positive situation, a positive direction, but it still does show that you might be putting a little bit more effort in than they are, even though this person is really interesting to you. Okay, if you like this video, please hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and thank you for watching.